Okay, you guys, I'm gonna do a little bit of recording for the new Hearthstone arena. The Tides of Time patch has hit, and I have the choice here between Rexar, Anduin, and Thrall, and I kind of want to try Shaman right now. I haven't played too much arena recently, but I like the card that was released for them. Just looking at my little notes here, it is a 5/7 for 6 with the effect that after you summon a minion, transform it into a random minion that costs 2 more. And I guess the Hunter also has some good cards with the Infinite Wolf and the Chrono Shot. The Infinite Wolf, after this attacks, shuffled into your deck and give future Infinite Wolves +2/+2, 5/5 brush for 4. And then they also have a Chrono Shot, which is like a sap, but costs 3 mana, and it makes their minion cost 2 more the next time they play it. Which actually is really good because it's in Hunter, and that's something that Hunter could really use. But I don't really like playing Hunter, it's not that fun for me, so I'm going to pick Shaman and see how I do. So let's try that. Alright, so we got access to the other Shaman card, Stasis Elemental here. However, that being said, I think the other two cards are better. So this specific bucket that it gave us, I think Volcano and Primal Fin are probably both better than the Stasis Elemental, so I'm going to take Volcano. I think the first Volcano is probably better than the first Primal Fin. I could be wrong on that though, but I'm doing it. Okay. Stormforged Axe has always been a winner in my heart, so let's go with that. Feral Spirit and the Worm are both good. I like to have one worm, so let's do that. Okay, Hex, second Volcano or Stone Skin. I don't think I need a second Volcano yet. Stone Skin's a little bit better than Hex in terms of mana efficiency. But it doesn't really push damage. None of these push damage. Hex and Stone Skin are kind of the same thing. But Stone Skin, at least you can just play it on turn 3 if you need to, so I think I'm going to take that. Could probably go for a 2-drop here. Between Fairy Dragon and Rock Pool. It's kind of close. I don't know whether 3/2s or 2/3s are better right now. I know there's a couple 3/4s now. But I think Fairy Dragon's probably a bit better overall. Take that. Definitely not going to be the Pumpkin Peasant. But in a deck with stuff like Volcano and Violet Worm, I probably want some taunts as well. Question is that more important than taking the second Stormforged Axe? I don't know. I mean, if you pick too many weapons and you don't have any healing, you also get screwed. It's not like Warrior where you want as many weapons as you can get. I think I'm going to take Sunwalker. I think this is an easy nesting rock. Alright, so we got another Taverns of Time card. Whenever you draw this, add a random spell to your hand from your class. Okay, so you don't even have to play it, you just have to draw it. That's pretty good. And it's got an elemental tag. Yeah, it's probably really good. Other Wanderer. Timeway Wanderer, Battlecry, discover a spell, reduce its cost by 5, then put it on top of your deck. So it's best on high cost spells. What high cost spells does Shaman have? I could discover Volcano. I could discover the copying spell that costs 7 normally. Other than that, Shaman doesn't really have too many high cost spells. If I got a Hex, it'd probably be okay. It'd be a 0-mana Hex. Stat line, it's a 6-3 for 5. That's pretty bad stats. But I honestly think that it's really good. Because would I play a card that just lets me discover a spell and put it on top of my deck? Probably. Would I play a card that discovers a spell and reduce its cost? That's even better. But the stat line is bad. But you're supposed to get mana advantage back the next turn, and you also get this spell selection. So I guess it's pretty balanced. And Shaman doesn't have too many good spells to discount by 5. But even getting like a Lightning Storm for 0 or something would be pretty good. So actually, let's go just check the Shaman spells right now. Just in case I'm missing something here. Let's go to the end first. Okay, there's also Bloodlust, that's a good one. Lesser Sapphire Spellstone, 2 mana to copy a friendly minion, that's okay. Not great. For all the upfront work you had to do for it. Spirit Echo, that's okay. Avalanche, that's okay. Temple Surge Hexes are okay. Lightning Storm's okay. Most of these are okay. Then what are the bad ones that we could get? Don't really want Crushing Hands because it's already more weighted on the overload in its cost anyway. Though Unstable Evolution would be pretty good too. Even if it's just to get it. Zap is bad. Yeah, alright, I'll play it. Go back to the arena. Wildlands Adventurer, Battlecry, add a random card from the Hall of Fame to your hand. Okay, once again I'm gonna have to go back and check what the Hall of Fame cards are. I don't know if I can just type in Hall of Fame. No. Probably a set over here somewhere. Yeah. Hall of Fame is Ice Lance, Ice Block, those are not too good. Conceal, not that good. Power Overwhelming, that's pretty good. On Totems. Cold Light, not good. Old Markai, it's okay. Azure Drake, it's good. Gelbin's okay. Sylvanas is awesome. Ragnaros is awesome. Molten Giant is not good. So actually they're not really that good. Like 50% chance to add trash to your hand. And then there's like two cards that are really good. Maybe 3 out of 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then these cards are kind of just like normal cards. It's like drawing a card from your deck. 5 mana, 5/5, draw a card. Is that good? It's better than Azure Drake. 5 mana, 5/5, draw a bad card. Is that good? It's probably okay. Let's see what the other choices were. Earth Elemental and Primal Fin. Yeah, those are also premium cards, though. I kind of want to take one of the other ones over Wildlands. one though. I have a couple 2s already. Probably could get away with a Earth Elemental here. And Primal Fin is really good if it goes unchecked. It's like a really good combo with Stoneforged. I don't know. That is like early game RNG that you'll have defense for it. I think I'm gonna go with the Earth Elemental. It's draw RNG really. Okay, right now I have 2 things that generate spells already. Anomaly and Time Way, so I don't feel the need to start picking volcanoes. I kind of need to curve. So again, Primal Fin's good, Fire Plume's good. I do have a lot of elementals. I wonder how likely it is that I pick up elemental synergies. I'm gonna go with the Fire Plume, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay, these are all like mid-tier cards. 4 mana, 4 damage, it's okay. Get the basic totem, it's okay. Kind of like the heal. If you're trying to set up for volcanoes and stuff, you probably want healing. Take that. I think Crushing Hand's OP. It's like Hex, but it's 2 mana. That said, it can't answer stuff like Violet Worm very easily. And you wouldn't really want to use it on like a 5-drop, which is probably what you'd end up using it on. X, Actually, I'm starting to be swayed towards Hex here. My curve is pretty high though, so I'm going to try and draft lower curve from here on out. Okay, that's a good one, I'll take that. Rush is good. Not sure that I need a Deranged Doctor. Getting spell damage is okay, because you're Shaman, and I have spell generation. Kudu and Grim Necker are both good too. So I'm halfway into the draft right now, and I have 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 drops. There's probably going to be a lot of Paladins. Kind of take the Necro actually for a tempo 4. I don't have any of those really yet. Fire Plume, Phoenix, and Swift Messenger are like situational. Let's go Necro. Okay, another shot at Stasis Elemental. Apparently it's put in a very high bucket, so according to their testing, it's really good. Not the first time I picked Volcano over it. Let's just think about it a little bit more. Most of the time it's going to be hard for them to deal 5 damage to a minion on turn 4. Also, if you can hold it until their removal's been baited out, it's pretty good. But Shaman's not really a class that gets to hold cards all the time. But then at the very worst, it's just a 4 mana 3/5, which is pretty mediocre but not terrible. I'm willing to give it a try here. Let's take the Stasis Elemental. Here, I think I want the Sunborn. It's good in Shaman. It's good with totems. It's good with Grib Necro. It's good with any minions. Allows it to start picking a low curve to make sure it works. Alright, I'm not a huge fan of Kobold, but what else do I take here? Yeah, I'm low in 3s. Need some early game interaction. I'm gonna take the Kobold. Okay, oh, this is the one I wanted. Master of Realities. So it's in the same bucket as Gilnean Royal Guard, and I guess this new card, Timeline Witness. Instead of drawing your normal card each turn, discover a card from your deck. Yeah, it's pretty good, but stat line's not that good, and it doesn't it's not guaranteed to have an effect, because you're not guaranteed to get the draw the next turn. Maybe if you do get it, it's not like it breaks the game. Whereas Master of Realities, if you just Master of Realities hero power, you already get a lot of value out of that. 8 mana for a 5/7 and a 3-drop in 1 card. Because this works on summons, not on playing. Really good with token generation as well, like Grim Necro. That's good. Oh my god, Violet Worm. Yeah, turn on the grubs in 3-drops. It's pretty good too. And I can just play it on 6 mana, turn 6 as well, and they have to deal with it. It's not easy to deal with 5/7. Okay. That's a good 3-drop. I kinda wanna take that. Alright, now this is an interesting choice. Burlock, it's good. It's like Stasis Elemental. Doomhammer is always good. I did only end up with 1 weapon with the Stormforged axe so far, because I passed another one. I might have even passed 2. Pint size to power out 4-drops. Yeah, my 4-drops aren't that good. They're okay. I think I'd rather have the Burlock or the Doomhammer. Probably gonna go Doomhammer here. I have a little bit of healing with the Tidal Surge. I have a Volcano if they just flood the board. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that might make my deck a bit top-heavy. I do have a lot of value. I mean, probably every deck has a lot of value, though. Because these Taverns of Time cards are being offered a lot. I've had access to a lot of them. So, what does that mean? I don't think we're going to take the Burlock here. It's good early game, it's good late game. Take it. Okay, it's a decent 3. I don't have too many 3s yet. But Kobold Monk's also good, Avalanche is also good. I think I could use a Kobold Monk. What I have right now for spells, I have Volcano, Tidal Surge, not much else. And maybe I do want an Avalanche. Could be okay. I'm afraid I'm going to get too many minions and not have any interaction, so I'm going to take an Avalanche. Okay. Let's check the overload count. I have an Axe. I have Earth, Volcano. That's it. So this is basically just a 2/4. I think I'll go with the Hot Spring Guardian. It's an elemental. Which probably doesn't matter at this point, and then that's a heal, so, and a taunt. It's like almost the same pick. Except the Yeti got replaced by a Witchwood. Witchwood, is that good? I mean, it could draw me a Temporal Anomaly, that's insane. If I've already drawn Worgen. But I think I'm going to go for the Hot Spring again. Okay, so this Earth and Might's actually probably really good. Let's check 1 elemental, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 elementals, yeah. Unfortunately I do want 2 drops, but I think Earth and Might's really good with 6 elementals. And even if it's not played on an elemental, it's okay, so let's try that. Fungal Mancer's good. In this sort of deck. I'm still looking at this rock pool though. I'm not really worried about having something to do on turn 5. I already have the Sunborn, which is a similar effect. I'm gonna take the rock pool. Alright, here I think I do want a 5. Silverhand or Sledge. I kind of want the Sledge to deal with Paladins. Time-bound Giant. Costs 1 less for each card you've drawn. Yeah. Not insane. Air Elemental sucks because I can't Earth and Might it. Time-bound Giant. So if that's in your opening hand, it's like 5 turns till you could get it down to 10 mana. And I guess by like turn 8 you could play it for 8 mana. It's so slow. I don't have any card draw either. This is not draw, this is add a random spell to your hand. Yeah. Time-bound Giant. I kind of do want like another big guy, but I don't think that's the right one. I've drafted some early game now. I could go for the Demolisher. It's a little bit risky. Air Elemental's also a good 1-drop. I could just take it because it's a 1-drop. And it still dies to like Rogue and Druid hero powers though. Yeah, I don't think my deck is late gamey enough that I can just sit with this giant in my hand for like a million turns. So I'm gonna go Demolisher here. Okay. Since I have the Demolisher, kinda also want to take the Primal Fin. Okay. So I think this deck is good throughout the game. If I got into extreme late game against a priest, probably be difficult, but think I have enough value and tempo that it'll be okay. Okay, Rexar. That'll probably be pretty tough since they got very good time cards. And I was offered both of the Shaman time cards, Taverns of Time cards, and I was offered the Stasis Elemental 3 times, so he could have a number of copies of the Wolf card and such, things like that. So I probably need to try and take him out fast here before he gets to draw that too many times. Check again, what does it start as? Wait, did I just... Okay, so I drew this, I added a random spell to my hand. It's Totemic Might, okay. That's pretty bad. But at least I have a decent curve here, okay. I don't think Infinite Murloc's actually that good. Because when the time at which you're getting the benefit from it is like late game, and late game you don't want a 1 mana 2/2. You don't even want a 1 mana 3/3. You want to rip your like 5 drops to 8 drops. So I'm not sure if that card's good. I mean, it's still a 1 drop on turn 1, so that makes it pretty good, but we'll see. I think I'm going to face check him because I don't want to get snakes or the other snake. Let's see. Freezing Trap, okay. That's really good that I got him to burn a Freezing Trap on a 2-drop. And I think I'm going to follow it up with the Hot Spring, which is mana efficient. His deck's either really insane or he's not very good. I'm burning these really important removals on my 2 and 3 drops to push 1 damage each time. It's not what you want to do usually. Now I can play Demolisher, or I can play 2 and Hero Power. I do like getting totems kind of because I have Totemic Might. Demolisher is pretty vulnerable to like 4 drops and stuff, so I'll wait on that. I guess totem first, see what I get. Okay. Maybe I should have just used Totemic Might there, so he can't trade with this 1/1, but not sure. So actually it would have been pretty good to play Demolisher. I don't know if that's his only 3-drop. So now I think I want to play Corrosive Sludge and Totemic Might. Next one I can drop the Master. Protect my totem here. I assume he doesn't have Eaglehorn Bow since he hasn't played it yet. That would have been something he would have had earlier. So now I don't want to play the Master of Realities because it will get poisoned. I can go wide though. I can go Grim Necro Hero Power, Fairy Dragon Hero Power. I don't want to play the Fairy Dragon until the end though because it's a 4-mana 3/2. This does play into Hounds, but
The dark path is my destiny.
chance he has Hounds is lower now that all the Taverns of Time cards are out. So I guess my plan now is after he takes 5 damage on this, I can use Avalanche to finish it off. So ideally he just plays like a 6-drop here and then I freeze that, finish off the Drake, get some face damage in. Okay, that's probably actually a really good play. I don't have a 5 damage spell, I have 4 or 3. So he got a free kill on that. Okay, but now I can freeze the Carrion Drake and deal 3 to this. It's a nice kill on a 5-drop. And play Demolisher. So that'll be a good Avalanche. Because he spent 6 mana on this. Make sure freeze a minion and deal 3 to adjacent ones. Yeah. So now I'll push some damage. I assume this will, yeah, it's after you summon a minion, so it'll check the cost after I summon it, and it'll just say 2. I'm pretty sure. So it'll make it a 4-drop, it's not going to make it a 6-drop. Okay. So I have these 2 to deal with. Oh my god. So he got a deadly shot from that, and he had a 1 in 6 to kill my best minion. Alright. Okay, at least it didn't hit face there. Okay, so if I spend all of my 8 mana and both of my removal spells, I can just clear these without giving out the Demolisher. I think that's what I'm going to go for. I'm totally out of removals, so I need to rely on board control and value. Okay, so you got a free Hunter spell now. Hopefully it's just as bad as the one I got. I am getting out card advantage now. He still has the coin. Ash to ash. What's this? He can't deal with the Demolisher yet. Secret, okay. Good hits, good hits. Good. Alright, I have a healing totem, so I can try and maintain board control here. I don't have to go face. I have a rush minion as well.
I wonder.
If it's a freeze trap, I'd like to get this back, so let's check this first. Venom Strike. Oh, that's really bad. It's like the worst one that he could have had. This can't take that out. Okay, so I don't want to play the Master of Realities into that. But I can clear the Timeline Witness. Let's do that. I want to hold this so I can push Zero because I want to kill the bigger guy next turn. I did get a taunt, okay, that's good. Also. Okay, 3 heals, that's good too. Infinite Murloc, see, I'm happy he drew that, it's a 1 mana 2/2. Not something I'm worried about right now. So he has the 2 elementals, the 1/2 elementals, he has the coin, he has an Infinite Murloc and 2, well, I guess one of his cards is a free spell, and also Time Bound Giant. That is what we didn't know about. So, I mean, that's pretty scary. It's an 8/8 for 6, but I'm not too concerned, actually. The rest of his hand was trash. Alright, good shot on that. Now I have a 6/2 to put into the Giant, so I'm gonna... actually, I guess I want to play that before I play the Master of Realities. Even though it's counterintuitive, I want this rush.
Neither snow, nor rain, nor wind.
So put that into that. Clear that. Let's go. Listen to this. I guess this here. Clear that.
There is little time.
And then here, Power Pixie. Oh, actually, I should have just put the Master. I think it's removable. Maybe he does though. Maybe he does have free Hunter spell in his hand, so it's probably still worth it to hold on to this. But I think unless that's a really amazing spell, like Call of the Wild or something. Oh wait. Oh, he already played the. He had that, but he already played the spell. What was the spell that he got? I don't know what it was. Okay, so let's see. I should get the battle cry from this thing, and then it will still transform. But then this didn't leave the battlefield. Okay, I'm confused about this interaction now. Let's see if it stays freezed or not. No, okay, I guess that was considered to have left the battlefield when it transformed. Weird. Okay. It's got a Dynamancer. He still has a coin.
Well fought. I can see.
Okay. We won the first game. So yeah, I think Infinite Murloc is trash. I don't think people should draft that. I'm glad he didn't play any of the other Hunter cards. Or any of the Taverns of Time Hunter cards, which seem to be very powerful. Maybe they were in his deck, but he did not draw them, so that's good. Okay.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
So
For
Mage.
Doomhammer.
I'll keep the Temporal Anomaly. I believe I still get the free spell if it's in my opener. No? Oh, I did not get the free spell.
Hello.
Okay. Well, if I had known that, I probably would I have still kept it? Maybe. Oh, he did the same thing as me. Yeah, okay. thought he would get the spell, but he did not. But I think you still probably keep it, honestly. You need 2 drops in your opener.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
It's unstable. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna play a 3 next turn. No matter which one I play, he can trade into it.
I wonder.
Question is how much mileage I think I get out of Primal Fin going second, or going, not going second, but he coined already. So he's got the initiative. So it's really going to be hard to get anything out of Primal Fin. And he wouldn't coin unless he had a 3-drop to play afterward, I believe. So let's just play the Primal Fin. He can trade into it. A random spell to your hand that costs what? 2 or less. Oh, that's really bad for me. It's gonna be a lot of value for him. I can't kill it next turn either. I can only play 2 4s. Alright. So he's gonna get probably 2 or 3 spells out of that. At least 2.
Dark One snuffs all.
Go Stone Skin. So he's already got 2 spells that cost 2 or less. Okay.
I wonder.
I think volcanoing is not possible right now. It needs to wait till later. I think Hero Power Stone Skin is what I have to do. And then hit. Hit. Or I could just play Hot Spring again.
There is little time.
Yeah, that's probably actually better. He's gonna get at least 3 off of this. It's possible he got enough removal from all those frost bolts and whatever that he can just clear all my stuff now though. Let's see. Oh, okay. Not quite. Insane though. The amount of cards he has gotten. Time Way. It's pretty bad against his board. I like the Sunborn here.
I will purify
Clear this
the
thing.
fallen.
Okay. Let's see what all 2-drop spells he got. Time to play him. Way behind on value now. I have to set up an insane volcano. Maybe I play the Time Way here. So I have something to do after I volcano. No elementals left. I think Tidal Surge is the choice here. I have a 0 mana Tidal Surge at the top. That's pretty good. That gave him any spell? Okay, so he could have... Oh god, he's got another Cavern Fever now. Okay, so he could be getting spells from any class. I see that now. Okay. That's insane. Well, they're just 2 mana spells, but it's a lot of value over time. I think I should title surge it. That way I can get some more stuff out here. Okay. So next turn he's got a 10-10 rush. Probably gonna have to Hex or Volcano that. Yeah, this guy's deck seems pretty insane. Shadow Visions, oh my. Yeah, so it was just a 2 mana spell, but now it's getting any spell in his deck. I really don't see how I can win this. Yep. Got Shadow Visions. It's a pretty bad one to get out of your deck, I think. Hope that's not counterspell. So, this could be a minion cloner, could be a frozen clone, could be a mirror entity. Really don't want to give him a Master of Realities, so.
I wonder.
And I want to probably Volcano next turn anyway. But I can't waste 9 mana.
There is little time.
I get really angry if it's counterspell though. Was it generated by something? No, I think it was just in his deck, whatever it is. So it could be Explosive Rune, that's probably the most common one. Hero Power. So now he gets his 10-10 rush. Another secret. It's okay, so now he probably has spells and minions covered. This is getting tough. Oh my. Oh. I think I'll pick Mage next time I'm offered this these draft options here. Probably should have just tried the Master of Realities. Okay. See what happens here. No spell coverage. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can still play this. I think I'm going to hold the Volcano a little bit longer. So I just have to when I click this hand. Frozen Clone, okay. Here, entity? Yes. Okay. Oh. That's game. Volcano doesn't do much to that. Eh. good actually. Like, I was never gonna kill that, so it's good that I killed everything else. Turn my camera a little bit here. Just realized I'm not actually getting into the picture. Still closer. Okay. Still needs to turn a little bit. Okay. So I think that's it. I can play the Sunwalker. Might keep me alive here. Frozen Flame. Lovely. That was just in his deck. This reminds me of the mages of old. Wait, what did he get? Oh, consider the past also gave him Birtle.
Truth is my
shield. Wow, what a deck this man has. Okay, let's go. Black Wolf. Another Frozen Clone. What do you know? Like every time I do something, he gets 2 copies of it. Yeah, and I know this is lethal. He can just ping to hit face for 6, assuming he even has nothing in that 10 card hand. But I'm sure he's got like a meteor style on me or something. Title search. Whatever. Well played. Okay, so you figured out that if it's mage, you must pressure it a lot harder than I did. So he coined. He coined on turn 1, so he could have that 1/3 out. He could have board control for that 1/3.
I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
So you gotta have an answer for that 1/3. There's not a lot of stuff that deals 3 damage early game though. Like my Stormforged axe deals 2. No. Alright, Paladin. Let's see what Paladin's got. Ooh, this is a good opener. Turn 2 axe, turn 3 rock pool, turn 4 stasis. Turn 5 corrosive sludge.
Reporting for duty.
Flip out the axe.
Elements guide me.
Let me light the way.
Good card. Do I pre-hit that? Probably. Nothing I have is going to deal 5 damage straight up to it, except maybe the sludge, but
Elements guide
it's not going to
me.
be up for a few turns. Let me pre-hit. And next turn I can clear it and freeze the 4-drop. That's what I'd like to do. Okay. Well, it's also good to pre-hit a card that's going to be buffed. But now it's only going to be a 3/4, so I can still clear it. And then now there's nothing to freeze, but there is a weapon to kill, so I can coin out and get a full kill on that weapon. I'm still not going to say I'm ahead now, though,
By the holy light.
because with something like a Vine Cleaver, without me having to sludge for it later, he could easily come back. But you know, killing 3 mana and a card, in addition to playing a 5 mana 5/5, is really good. So next turn, I might Stone Skin, I might Stasis. See what he does.
I must move quickly. Reporting for duty.
Shields up.
This feels like a Spike Ridge Steed play. But if I play the Stone Skin, that's pretty much going to play around it, I think. Well, actually, no, this would be a 5/4 on my sludge, and then his guy would be a 4/9? A 5. That actually would be great. But I can't Stasis and Stone Skin. Good Stone Skin Fairy Dragon. But even that's only 8 damage.
There is little time. What to do?
That's definitely happening. I do have a buff here, so I'm gonna freeze this actually. So I can buff my elemental. I get a random elemental as well. And it just really looked like a Steed setup play.
I wonder.
It was a very weak turn 5. It's probably pretty hard for a paladin to clear a 3/5 as well.
I wonder.
I'm flying.
Oh, oh. He chose not to clear it. Alright. Well, now I can just, well, I guess I wouldn't want to not play the Earth and Might. But I do have a lot of other elementals for later. And Master of Realities is probably better, right? How many elementals do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. And the Master is just so good.
What to do?
Like I can take some good trades here. But I'd rather have a 5/2 or a 3/3 left over. I'd rather have a 5/2.
There is little time. Come, forces of the world!
I think I mostly just did this because I'm playing against a paladin. I want to keep him off the board, and I want to build my own board. The Earthen Might was good.
I wonder. Reporting for duty.
I will
I can also
purify
use
the
it later.
fallen.
Alright, so first let's see what I roll. See how this works also. So I get
Now the power of the dark fallen.
4/4. Okay, not bad. And hero power. Nice. 2/4. And the stone skin. I'd rather have a 5-drop than
By the holy light.
Nashatar, okay. Now, okay. Probably should have considered playing around MC Tech, but we'll see. Did I roll any elementals here? No. Okay. Let's see, got wisdom on that. Okay.
Reporting for
It's
duty.
a little bit strange. I don't want to re-roll these. Definitely want on Totem though. So what do you get out of that? 3/4. That's pretty good. Yeah, I should probably just play the Earth Elemental, get a 7-drop.
This dungeon reeks of magic.
Oh, okay.
That's incredible. By the
Not a very good
holy
evolution
light.
there.
No survivor.
Don't really want to give him cards.
Reporting for duty.
So I played a 1/1 for 5 mana plus 3 overload. Pretty good.
The sun has set for me.
That card's really bad if you're losing. Wise beyond years. Still no elementals, right? Yeah. So let's re-roll the 7-drop again. I believe this time.
By the holy light.
It's basically irrelevant.
Dinner
So I'll
is
clear this.
The light is mine.
no
I don't want to give him a card yet. That would set up lethal, right? 9. Yeah. I'll give him a card to set up lethal. I still have plenty of answers left, so should be fine. Quality consecrate. Quality.
reporting
Pod.
for duty.
Third Blessing of Aeons. Yeah, that guy just drafted all the new cards. And for Master of Realities, I guess it's not actually good in every deck. You only really want it in a deck that is just straight up minions. Or Battlecry minions. Okay. Like I said, the Mean Streets card is gone, the big time Racketeer. So you can't, if you roll a 4-drop into a 6-drop, you can't get totally screwed anymore. But if you roll into a 7-drop, yes, you can still get Linessa.
Thrall
Another Pally.
versus Uther. I will
second
fight
again.
with honor for Doomhammer.
I don't really want these cards. Grim Necro I'm considering because it's pretty good to coin out. It does well against things that come out on turn 3. I'll keep it. Okay, pretty good hand actually. No 1 from him, that's good. I have a pretty good one.
Reporting for duty.
Earth and Might, okay, no elementals yet. I'm gonna coin out the Blackwald here. Next turn after he plays another thing, I'll Kobold. Hopefully get some value. The more targets out when I play it, the better. And just 1/1 doesn't have any good trades yet anyway. I want to minimize the chance that any missiles go to face.
Let me think. Reporting for duty.
Okay. So I'd like 1 missile on each. 1/1 please. And then the last missile go to face. Well,
First kill.
I missed. At least I still didn't have to trade in any of my 2/1s for a 1/1. Missed 3 face damage and lost 1 health to this guy though. Okay, I'll counter your 4-drop with the 4-drop man.
Dark path is my destiny.
I think I'll trade these 2 into the 2/4. This guy needs... Well, can I trade him into a 1/1? No, I think I just go face with him. What would be the punish? Punish would be like Fungal Mancer. Yeah, I guess I'll trade. Water bottle. It's a good Drake. And a Glacial Shark. I still got my Nesting Rock though. Taunt. With the old taunt. Still no elementals drawn. Shame. And now... I guess I trade this way. Keep an extra 1/1 out. He did have an MC tech, and he stole my best thing? Okay, probably just lost there. He hadn't played it like the 2 previous turns when I had enough guys out for him to play it. Huh. I guess he figured since I was a shaman I would keep playing a lot of stuff. He was right. Well, he stole my best thing and gave a Divine Shield, and that was the best turn 6 ever, so...
Truth is my shield.
I don't think I can come back. Maybe with a Volcano. What a swing. That's my bad, though. I can do Hot Spring, Earth and Might now. I have an Elemental. Jeez. Really?
Not on my watch.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely insane deck. So if I buff this, it'll be what? 4/6. Doesn't do anything.
What to do?
I think I just have to draw Volcano next turn. There's no other. There's no 2 ways about it. So given that I'm drawing Volcano next turn, I should hex a 7/7. I should hero power. Next turn I can Volcano to clear and Hot Spring Guardian. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Reporting for duty.
Attack. Burlock. Alright, well, I can freeze 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm still like almost dead, but let's see what I get for an elemental. Pretty good actually. I think it's too little too late here. That was going so well until that turn 6 play. That's just in his deck. Okay. Well, I'm glad I wasn't playing this deck with nothing else besides that M1 MC tech. Glad I'm losing to a deck that's actually quite good. Well, that's the biggest thing. 13, that's lethal. Okay.
You win this.
Yeah, it's really tough. I mean, playing Shaman is really tough when there's a lot of MC techs going around. It's one of the most wide classes there is.
Thrall versus Rexa.
Even if I had gone down to 3 minutes that turn, I don't think I could guarantee that for the rest of the game I wouldn't surpass 3 minions on the board. Okay, here, I don't think I want 2 3s going first, so probably just pick one. Probably go with the Black Walled. I'm looking the 4 as well. Going first, I want to get out as fast as possible. I'd like to have a 2. Yeah, okay. Another 2, that's good. So I can go 2, 3, 2 in hero power. See if he chooses to coin. No coin, good. Ooh. Okay. Lava Burst is good. Okay, I want to do Fairy Dragon. Well. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Fairy Dragon.
X marks the spot.
Okay. I want to do Black Walled and trade. Could be a good stasis elemental. If I can do a stasis on something and then get an earth elemental out in front of it, that's pretty good. There should be coins out of a big card. Rush. Okay. After this attack, shuffle near to your deck. Okay, so at least it leaves the battlefield, but now it's 7/7 in his deck. I can do 2 and 2. Also coin that out, so now he's no coin. Give future infinite wolves. So if you draft 2 copies of this card, that's insane. What? Oh. Oh, that's really good if he's got the wolf out again here. Yeah, he can easily get the wolf back now. So I don't think I want to play the Nesting Rock. I think I want to play the Earth Elemental. Next turn I'll have 3 mana. Yeah, that's fine. Because the wolf's only a 7/7, it's not quite good against this yet. Ah, that's a good combo he pulled off there. assuming he drew the wolf, but I'm not sure if he did.
I wonder.
Your magic shall not save.
Okay. That's pretty good. Can't play it though. I don't really want a lava burst. I can trade with one and relock the other one. I think if he has the wolf, he'll play it. Wonder what that is. I think it's explosive. Wonder monster.
Brotherhood shall
Now I can do primal fin nesting. Well, I can still get that wolf back though. I think I still do it. He hasn't played the wolf yet, and he hasn't. That being said, he hasn't had that good of an opportunity to. But I think even if it's not the best opportunity, you'd still want to play it to get it bigger for the next time. At some point, it starts to not matter as much. I guess once it's already a 7/7, it can pretty much kill most stuff. But the upside, if he does not have the wolf, is his way to play. Okay, he did have the wolf. It's pretty bad. It's back into his deck. He can kill the 7/2. He's gonna kill the 0/3. Well, he might regret that. So I can now freeze and Dale damage to adjacent. There's that. Play the stone skin. I mean, maybe he has more than one wolf in his deck. That's how he got that out. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Let's check this first. Snakes. Okay. Actually not that bad. Hit base. Turn the snake. Heal my thing. Freeze down one thing. I'll freeze a beast. Are they both beasts? They're both beasts. Whatever. Okay. If he doesn't have more wolves, I can probably win. And the wolf at this point is basically like 4 mana kill anything. So he can clear the 7/5 on board. And he's left with a 3/1 and that 3/3. I'll have the Basilisk to clear one thing that he plays. It's gonna need to still top deck here. I still have like basically all my late game to draw as well, so good time to start drawing those. No. Okay. Jeez. Just choose to clear that. So annoying. So many random friendly beasts that die this game. Probably just a wolf. Getting down to 3. What I have for reach. Earth and Might is 2 reach if I give it to a totem. Fire Plume is 2 reach. Stormforge Axe is up to 6 reach. That's all I have for reach. Doesn't look good at all.
There is little time.
Just cannot draw if I can late game. Okay. Okay, there we go. Trading. One drop, dude. Please. Alright, well. I guess I don't have to use that. Yeet. It's bad. At least he's playing around Bloodlust. What did I have at the end there? I had Tidal Surge into 1 drop into Earth and Might for top decks. He had Bone Drake, Unleash, Abominable Bowman. Two off. Can I stay alive? No.
There is little time. First kill.
Pretty bad run, honestly. It's our first run in this mode, but hoping to do a bit better. The takeaways here are that MC Tech lost us 1 game. I think Mage is absolutely insane with the cards that they got. And this last game, I'm not sure if he had more than 1 wolf in his deck. I think he may have. But I'm not sure because he got that redraw from the 4 drop, so that was cool. Actually, I did not think of that synergy ahead of time. But what he did was he used the 4/5 for 4 to redraw his hand after he had shuffled a bigger wolf into his deck. So even if he only had 1 wolf, he could have a pretty good chance of redrawing it there. At least a lot higher than normal. And he did redraw it, or another one. Alright, well that was the first run. Let's just see, I'm not going to do another run now, but Warrior, Shaman, Hunter for the next run. I might actually try Hunter, but I'll take a look at the Warrior cards before I do as well, to see what's going on. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and have a great day.